It's Tuesday. It's the Rundown, brought to you by Movement Watches. MVMT.com/rundown. You get 25% off, free shipping and returns. Movement is having extended Cyber Monday. I guess that would be Cyber Tuesday now. 25% off, makes perfect gifts this holiday season. So get your MVMT.com/rundown. Go get your watch. I didn't say the date. November 27th?
Yep.
Hey. All right, first story. We got this married couple on the beach. Just fucking.
Right by the beach, boy.
And they are fucking right in kids' faces.
Great reference.
Mm-hmm. What?
Half-baked. If I wasn't Jamaican, why would I be wearing this hat, man?
Right by the beach, boy.
Do you know that movie?
No, it's hot. That's all I can think. Michael Scott.
Also a
Half-baked?
good reference, but
But half-baked.
Hot.
yeah.
Hot.
Nice.
These people got in trouble. They got arrested. I was trying to see what the guy's tattoo said on his chest. A lot of times I thought it was going to be one of those things like I fuck in the ocean type tattoos. It didn't say that. I don't know. It changed for me. I was a little surprised they were married. Like at first I thought there's going to be two people. To a degree, you got to tip your hat. They're keeping it spicy, keeping it real.
4 p.m. too. I think
4 p.m.
That's an X factor.
Yeah.
And I did like the.
Were there any drugs involved?
I'm sure.
The excuse that the woman said.
She said her bottom fell
Well, they
off.
both had an excuse. The woman said she was topless. The ocean took her bottom off.
I mean,
What
was
it's
that?
hurting me. I'm wearing Rone's prescription.
Take it off your girdle here?
Well,
What?
I'm wearing Rone's prescription back brace. He said don't wear it while you're sitting down, and I tried to. I got a flight coming up. I'm getting nervous.
I gotta be honest. When you took that off, I saw things I didn't want to see.
My tummy.
Yeah.
Tummy. Tummy is a
I'm
nice way
Dave,
to put it.
I'm spiraling right now because I am gaining weight because I hurt my back, and the more weight I gain hurts my back more.
Yeah, that's the double whammy there.
I may just.
And you just
I
die.
may
when you have
just
big
die.
titties.
Eventually you just die.
I may just
you
die
get
of
so
blood.
fat that your back explodes and you're dead.
Don't be surprised, Dave, if I'm like, hey, I'll just be working from home in like 6 months, and then that's the last you see.
You would become one of those people that get
600 pounds.
airlifted out of the house.
Well, you put a bucket out the
It's
window
like I
and you put
can't
money
walk,
in it and you pull up
but
the
I
food.
can't stop eating.
We'll feed you through a bucket, don't worry.
It's gonna take me a good 6 to 8 months to unsee what I just saw.
You've seen it all.
No.
You've seen my
That-
tum-tum many
not-
times.
It's in a bad. That you are spiraling. I will.
It's bad.
That is very true.
I don't know what to say.
The man, his excuse for why they were having sex was he's from Vermont, and he thought it was legal there.
That's a Costanza. Like,
It's like going.
was that wrong?
No, yeah, it's like it's like people from New Orleans going everywhere and like, oh, you can't just drink everywhere.
Yeah. And
I
I
love
think
the-
you probably can in Vermont. It's Vermont. You can
Everything's
do whatever
legal,
you
right?
want. Yeah.
The girl saying I was topless, yes, but my bottoms came off by accident is an all-time
Well, the
excuse.
ocean.
The ocean can
gone.
sweep anything away.
I mean,
It's the ocean. It's the most powerful thing in the world.
in the world.
It is. It's a scary place.
4 p.m. though.
But again, married, I think changes it. Is one thing.
No,
if
but 4 p.m. Hold on. 4 p.m.
dusk.
That's dusk
Yeah.
right
Beginning
now.
of the
You know,
golden
we're in the
hour,
winter
to a degree.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could be full-blown dark by then.
You could. Yeah.
Brought to you by Dollar Shave Club. DollarShaveClub.com/Barstool. Pick your own starter set for just $5. No matter what you do in the bathroom to get ready, Dollar Shave Club has everything you need. We got amazing shower stuff, hairstyling products, toothbrush, toothpaste, razors, shave supplies. Pick any starter kit like the oral care kit for just $5 at DollarShave.com/Barstool. DollarShaveClub.com/Barstool. Get all your needs taken care of there. This story is awesome. So there was a fire in Indianapolis. A house fire, a dog was in it, couldn't breathe. And then we get this, which obviously is not great. But you get the image, the dog having the oxygen mask put on him, and the tail just starts going bananas as the dog starts coming back to life.
He did not. Okay, I think the one we have is right over
Yeah, he knows the owner. This guy.
You say he's the owner?
I believe so. Oh, well, owner's a dog. I'm not sure what the homeowner is.
Just so happy. The dog woke up thinking, I think that he was in a game. It was great.
Yeah, that dog probably didn't even he didn't miss a beat. He was probably ready to play fetch.
Big time.
Didn't even realize he was dead in a fire.
I couldn't even watch this story even though I knew it had to happen.
Oh, it's good.
But like the dog laying there, I saw the thumbnail and I was like, I can't do this. Because what if he doesn't wake up?
Right. I would
It's,
never
you
put
know,
it on.
Imagine
there's-
that. Imagine if Dave did that, I would fire
Right,
that
but
one.
you
You
know-
would be voted out.
Dave, you know, like any video where a dog is in any kind of distress, it's like,
Did I tell you guys I tried to adopt a dog and they won't give it to me? It's the weirdest thing.
Yeah, that's probably
Good?
Your
don't think
lifestyle,
you're-
you can't
yeah.
deal with a dog. An
You,
elderly
you
dog?
would you would not be a great
no,
dog owner at the moment.
Yeah, I would. I had a.
I don't doubt you would love the dog. I don't think you would.
No,
be
you're a
there
dog
for the
guy,
You
but I
travel
don't-
a lot.
Yeah.
You know.
No, I already had like somebody lined up who would come and watch the dog when I
Oh,
wasn't
okay.
there. I like
Was his name Tommy?
Latte.
Latte was the name of the dog or the person
person.
who watched it?
The name of the dog.
Okay.
I thought you meant the person. I was like, we got to do this for
So
content.
who's on
if there's
first
some guy named
situation,
Latte
yeah.
running around your
Like
apartment.
Latte's gonna come and watch the
I
dog.
would be a great fucking owner, and it's like I thought I would be like a
Top of the
ticker
list.
tape parade, like this guy wants to take this little.
And they said no?
That's pretty bad. That like.
Do you need
They
a
didn't say
reference? You
no.
want me to
Like
give
the
you a
old
I
reference?
think references.
I'll give you a reference.
Liz Gonzalez was a reference. Frankie was a reference. Renee's the reference.
Frankie probably.
I mean, the alternative for some of these dogs who don't get adopted is terrible. So the fact that they said no to you is like.
I would have been the best owner ever. I fell in love with the dog. I don't know.
What was the dog's name?
Latte.
Oh, Latte. Yeah.
What kind of
We
dog?
went
It was
over
a
that.
little chihuahua.
What was
blind.
it? Oh.
Maybe
Little guy?
that's the difference, though. You need to really pay attention to a blind dog.
I would. It was whatever.
What was the name of the guy who was gonna watch the dog?
Mocha.
No, it was a friend of Renee's who lived like in the city. I forget the girl's name. It was a girl. But like I had it all planned. I did a lot of legwork. It's crazy.
So you're set
someone
to
else.
No, so you're set to adopt another dog.
Yeah.
But I kind of fell in love
You
with
want
Latte.
Latte,
I
yeah.
wanted,
Oh,
like,
you
I
Latte.
went to
That's
an
hard for
event.
me.
I went to Susie's Senior Dogs, not just because I'm a fan of the Instagram, not thinking I get a dog, and I met the dog. I'm like, I love this dog. I want the dog, and they won't give me the dog. It's very,
Did the dog love you?
yeah.
Oh, that was a hesitation.
That was.
No, I
that
thought
was
it.
like, I think maybe he was kind of
I think they talked to Latte and they're like, you want to go with this guy?
Latte
Like,
I
No,
really
no.
There might have
sincerely
just been a
hope
better
that wasn't the
option.
case.
I hope so too, Dave.
Latte might have fell in love with like a
I hope so, too.
younger, prettier thing, you know?
I would imagine too, a blind dog.
Doubtful.
You know how dogs can like smell? They can smell bad
Yeah.
people. A blind dog can really smell.
His
Yeah.
other senses
Yeah,
are through the roof.
yeah, yes, agreed.
So that's probably what
yeah,
happened.
no,
He was like, this guy's
the
bad
tail was
news.
going a mile a minute like that dog.
Is this guy gonna yell at me when Arkansas fouls Indiana?
Yeah, is he gonna kick me when that's the classic kick the dog.
I would not kick a dog. I'd yell and the dog would be like, what's
Yeah,
that?
there's a blind dog, and the blind dog doesn't know.
There's no doubt somebody on that committee was like,
Right.
Dave's a fucking
Right.
degenerate gambler
Yeah.
with a temper.
And a
Let's
blind-
give his blind chihuahua to him.
A poor blind chihuahua doesn't know that the coach should have fouled up 3.
You
with
are such a
5
gambling
seconds
addict,
left.
you can't be a dog owner anymore.
Yeah, no,
That's
but
how bad it is.
I've
for you.
had Stell when I've had. You think I've never lost a Stell?
Oh, you've
Yell in
been
a pillow.
through wars.
I do. I take a pillow, I jam it in my mouth, I yell because I don't want to freak her out. So the surfing North Shore, Kate, I didn't know Kate blogged this. She's a huge surf girl, so am I, Kate. So I was very entranced by these videos, people surfing Jaws in the North Shore. Huge drops, barrels, pits, you name it. I think her and I both are surf. Awesome. Watching this shit's awesome. If I could trade lives
I
and
could
just
see
like,
Kate being like a legit surfer.
no, she stinks.
Yeah.
Oh.
She said it in the thing she did.
Well, I mean,
wow.
she's just being honest.
I mean,
whereas
you
you
stink,
pretend to be.
Dave.
Yeah.
You've never been up.
I think
Right?
she's
I've
legit
never
as
been
far.
up. Yeah, I've been up.
I think she can get up.
I've never been up.
You like get up and just fall
Yeah,
right
I-
down, right?
You got your shoulder dislocated by a wave.
Right, but I wouldn't run around saying that I'm a surf king.
That's a
That's
fact.
checkmate. That's checkmate.
But I would never claim to be a fucking surf king.
That's checkmate. Yes.
I mean,
And then re-injured.
Of all people with their
Re-injured
shoulder.
in a
yeah,
kickball tournament.
you can't throw a
surf.
ball.
I'm one with the ocean. I get along with it. I don't get my shoulder battered.
That's true.
by a
You
wave.
can't make fun of my back. I mean, you got caught sleeping like with a
Bro.
lead off first.
Yeah. No. That was when we decided to make
He
chaos
also
on the base paths.
dislocated. He also just
Chaos on the chaos on the
We
base
had
paths,
agreed to
plan.
do. We had agreed to do chaos on the base paths the inning before. That was
We're like,
all
we
part of the
suck.
plan.
Let's just make chaos on the base paths.
That was a direct quote.
Not a bad softball.
No, it
stretch.
really is. Just start running and never
No,
stop
softball,
running.
Excuse me, kickball.
Any softball or kickball, just if you start running, they'll make mistakes.
Do you remember? Because you said how that happened. I was like, chaos on the base paths. And you were like, true,
Yeah.
true.
Yeah, put
We
pressure
did
on the
just decide
defense.
that.
Put pressure on the defense.
That should be a T-shirt.
Yeah,
that,
bro,
that
it
should have
really
been,
should.
That should be next time we're in some sort of softball or kickball tournament. Chaos on the base
It
paths.
should be in the team picture.
not bad stretch.
Actually, the team
Aggressive.
The team picture with you in the Patrick Kane uniform, chaos on the base path.
Good old memories. Good.
I
good
thought that,
times.
by the way, back to this surf. I thought reading the headline that they were going to be surfing a shark. So I was
didn't know what
disappointed.
Jaws
Oh,
meant. Yeah.
Jaws.
I was very
That's a famous
disappointed.
wave.
I just want to say that that was do better on explaining the blog before because I had my expectations. I was like, when are they going to jump the shark?
Not everyone's
Like,
a fake
literally.
surfer like you.
I knew Jaws. Eddie O would go.
Oh, Eddie would always go.
Eddie would always go. He never.
I think it's
came.
just Eddie. I think Eddie O is,
Eddie would go.
is the Chicago guy.
Eddie would
owns
go.
it.
What did I say?
You said Eddie O would go.
Eddie would go. Eddie would go. This Texas.
Eddie would always go.
Eddie
You
would
should-
go.
If you were a real surfer, you'd have that tattooed somewhere on your body.
How do
Eddie
you know
would
I
go.
don't?
Because you fucking never have your shirt
Want
on
to see my
anymore.
tattoo?
Eddie would go.
Look at that. Look at that, big boy.
A Texas State cheerleader, her
my
boyfriend
dad.
is making the news. He goes to every single game
This guy sucks.
wearing a T-shirt of her in the uniform. Then they got this swing dance thing going. I don't know what's going on. He's a good-looking guy. I'll give him that.
No, he's a robot or something, man. You see that? It's the same face. Ken Jack called him T1000.
Yeah,
He-
but
he's just always standing there like
The
got that creepy
girlfriend
smile.
posted something, be like, "You think he's a robot? He's not." He was moving around.
He was.
Oh well, there's proof.
He was dancing.
The number
oiled-
one
they
sign. The
oiled up the
number one
joints.
sign I know you're a robot is when your girlfriend posts proof you're not a robot.
Here's the
That
thing.
you're instantly a robot.
Here's the thing. Anywhere else in the country, and this doesn't play, if you're in Texas, these two, like
The shirt, the picture,
Kevin,
in
this is
real
how-
time.
they'll be married in 6 months. They'll
Yeah.
have 10 kids in
Yeah.
3 years. That doesn't make sense, but it does make sense because it's Texas.
But that doesn't make them
They'll have
normal.
their own football team in like
They
no
had some
time.
That's
weird,
fair, but
like-
I'm gonna make
It's
fun of
just
them.
what it is.
I don't
So
have
we
my
get to
phone.
make fun of them.
They had some caption like it was very similar to all Casey's like yell leader stuff too on the bottom. All the Texas stuff with cheerleading and the yell leaders, very weird. It's a weird culture down there.
He looks so
Right,
he's
it's
like
a different
photoshopped
culture.
into these
Dude,
things.
dude.
Though he's so like.
Did Casey tell you that her dad also on AM is like mad about all the ring shaming that goes on around here?
Think I give a fuck?
That's big time Aggies right there, right?
I hope Casey's dad's watching this right now.
Like I guess she
You're
didn't.
still weirdos.
She didn't have like the ring on one place. Like, what are you getting embarrassed about the ring?
Oh,
And
that's
by
tough.
the way, that's exactly what happened.
That's
You know what I
She
mean?
showed up to Thanksgiving and she was like hiding the ring.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, this is just.
Yeah.
She probably does that. She walks in, like puts
Oh,
it on,
big
walks
time.
out.
That's really
puts it in her
funny. Yeah,
pocket.
she gets out of the car. She's like, "Oh shit!"
Yeah,
right.
right.
Runs back.
It
Glove
is
compartment.
NASA. So they landed some
about the
ship
ring.
somewhere. NASA went crazy. The handshakes, the celebration. I'm all in on this. I mean, I'm all in on this. I'd like to be
It's-
part of this club.
It's the 8th time we've done this, though.
The same blog?
No,
No,
Mars.
it's the 8th time we landed on Mars with
No,
this thing.
I just like the handshakes.
Yeah, no, I
handshakes are
like
cool.
just the I wish I could bottle up the nerd energy and how happy they were.
Yeah, the pre-planned like celebration, all that. Control rooms are awesome.
Yes.
If you watch any movie, you know like a
That's where
control.
shit goes down.
Like
I
I,
almost-
would
there are
love
times-
just to have my own battle station. At a
I was gonna
control
say,
room.
like the guys who walking on the moon get all the credit, but the guy who's like running the
Yeah,
show.
oh, yeah.
He is like
You know what
the
they
real
are? They-
make. Like when Apollo 13 was fucked, it was those guys
they're
who
pit
figured
crews.
it out.
They're
Yeah.
like NASCAR pit crews.
Yeah,
Right.
they don't get any of the glory, but they're really
Maybe
making
my greatest
they're
analogy
making the shit happen.
ever.
Yeah. The pit crews.
Yeah.
They're your spaceship pit crews.
Yeah. Anything post show?
Like NASCAR.
We found out Marty Mush is a liar today. Smitty is still mad writing blogs.
Is he really mad?
CBS.
What did he say?
Smitty was lurking around my show because I was explaining
Alright, so
that he seems ridiculous
Smi-
again.
Smitty
and
wrote.
he was ready
Smitty,
to fight.
Smitty
Here's-
wrote
Smitty
like,
blamed me today.
Okay.
He said it was my idea to do the shooting, to do the paintball, so it's my fault.
I watched the clips, the Barstool radio clips. Smitty has a right to be upset, but then you kind of like proved his entire point wrong when you're like, but what about when you said the thing on the Joel Embiid thing, and like, am I responsible? So if I'm responsible for that,
Yep, that was tough.
Yeah.
it's one of
But
those things.
this is the
But
shower
I had
again.
no
he
idea
had a
what-
right to be mad that he almost got shot in the head with a fucking paintball,
Yeah.
but it doesn't apply
Here's
to Barstool.
Well,
really.
no, and
It's
here's
like,
the thing.
Like that's
I
gonna
think
happen
that-
on,
at
on
least,
paintball
at
night.
least I was
You might get
involved.
shot.
At least I was
Yeah,
involved in
listen.
the.
he's listening, but he's not coming over here.
Come on around the corner.
He
Smitty.
wrote something to be sarcastic.
Wait to spot.
He wrote something in the blog to be sarcastic, but it was like true. He's like, "Oh, Dave doesn't have anything to do with it because he didn't know he was shooting it."
Well, I
Like,
think what he
That's
says
what
is
you said.
usually.
right. That's the truth.
Exactly.
But
Come
you
on,
were
Cameron.
being like sarcastic in your blog.
You
I
had a
wasn't
right
being
to be
sarcastic.
mad, Smitty.
CBS was stating what
What's
was
going on with
actually
your
said.
hair today? It looks different.
Well, he almost got shot with a paintball gun, dude.
Took some off the
It's
side.
fucking called PTSD.
His hair is different.
It's
today.
PTSD. It's been a great rundown.
I mean, your hair is different today.
Okay. Duly noted.
Barely slept
Duly
last
noted.
night. He
Duly
woke up
noted.
and
That's
Do you have? Are you having nightmares?
No, I'm not having nightmares.
Do you hear it whiz by your ear?
Smitty, you had a right to be angry. You had a right to be angry. But you also, I think, have to realize that part of the reason, like, it's like the Barstool chaos. You take it, you can't cherry pick. Like, the reason why we're firing paintballs on a fucking Monday night is also why you probably didn't get, you didn't get fired when you texted Dave Jews.
Yeah, that's true. But also, if this was like,
Do you know what I mean?
if this was a
If
regular,
I'm going to be
it's like the
accused of
chaos.
anti-Semitism, I didn't text Dave Jews. It was
Okay,
a Twitter.
someone did.
It was a
DM.
Twitter. It was a
DM.
Twitter DM that
Twitter
was
DM.
accessible on my laptop
Yes.
and phone. But,
Okay. But you see
I
what
mean,
I'm saying? Like,
it's a lot different.
if you
but
came
it's
in
all
on
like
a random
chaos.
on a random Friday and you almost got shot in the head with a paintball, I understand. But it was like paintball night here, like accidents and crazy.
I
shit
mean, it
might
was an
happen.
accident. You got mad at me. You should have been mad at Brett. The fact that you think he at one point
Put a
was
hit out.
convinced my hit squad was loud
Well,
Sean
that's
and
actually,
Brett.
I actually,
Entirely
wouldn't
possible.
I
trust
actually
them.
buy Smitty's theory
I
on
never.
that.
Well, first of all,
think I
whoa,
put them in
whoa!
charge?
I never said that. I never once said that. That was your theory. You conjured up. I was sitting at my desk. I turn around. I don't even see it. I feel a paintball whiz literally right by my head.
That is
I
crazy.
get furious
Yeah, you
because
have a right to be mad.
I even told Erica beforehand, I don't approve of this. I definitely do not approve of this or anything going on. She told me, okay, I'll take it into consideration. I sit down at my desk. This happens. I instantly get
What
up
did CBS
and
feel
I
about
come
it? Was he okay
and I
with
come
it?
to you.
Was CBS okay with the paintball?
I don't answer.
I
for
mean,
him
he
in
has
this.
to be because that's like the ultimate clip.
He wrote the blog today of just basically backing.
Who's
you
mad,
up, so
Smitty or CBS?
I'm not even like.
Oh, you were mad.
I mean,
You were
I was
mad.
pissed off last night. Like, I know someone who has vision affected by paintballs just normally, like who got shot in
See-
the face with a mask. When that happened, I got up and I went to the nearest person of authority in the area, which was you on the radio. I was pissed off. Yes, I wasn't pissed off at you.
Seemed like you were
I
mad
wasn't
at me.
pissed off
Seemed
at
like you were
you
mad at me.
until you basically laughed in my face.
Well, you came
That's
in
when I got
like,
pissed
out
off.
of control. It was like I didn't know
I
what you
did come
wanted.
in out of control because somebody needed to come in and stop. I am not in an authoritative position where I could be like, shut this the fuck down. You are. That's all what I came in there did. Then you basically laughed in my face.
Well, I mean, you came
out
in like
here.
you were so mad. You came in so hot. It was
I
funny.
was mad.
I know.
was
I
very
found it.
You had a right to be mad. You should have just been mad at Brett because you should have like made it more
But
clear
Brett's-
that
Brett's-
you
By the
were
way,
Brett's a
firing.
pawn.
Did you
Brett's
hear
just
the
following
clip of
orders.
Brett?
But
Brett's
what
like
orders was
3,
Brett
2, 1?
following?
Yeah, like
He's like,
that's
3, 2,
not
1,
whose
clear,
order-
pow!
That's not
Whose
proper
orders were
safety,
that
though.
from Brett?
No,
Whose
you have a
orders?
right to be mad about that.
But
Like, Brett
whose
should've
orders
just
was
fired
Brett
off.
following?
I don't even know if you have. It was like a little bit reckless, but like in this fucking environment.
So
Brett should've been like, yo.
paintballs are okay in this. I need to keep my head on
I
the
mean,
swivel
on that night-
24/7
No,
from
on
paintballs.
one night. On one
Okay,
night where
so
we
Sean, $20 chef and fucking down here doing chef day here. Do I need to be aware of samurai knives coming out my face?
Kinda. Like
think-
anything go. We're at the circus, man. We're in a fucking fun house.
I mean, that's.
I keep my head on a swivel. I don't ever say anything out loud anymore. I am paranoid 24 hours a day in here. Yeah.
Okay.
I will say the funniest part though is Smitty's routine. It's still mad during the telethon. I think PFT was like, you could have lost an eye. Well, if you lost an eye, how much would you sue for? And PFT's like, I'd sue for a ton. Smitty's like, I won't sue for anything. I'm not gonna get my eyeball back. That's such a great Smitty line.
It wouldn't.
I mean, I told you that right after. I was
No
like,
amount of money will get it
when
back.
you were mad, I was like, it sucks that you didn't get hit in the eye. Because if I got hit in the eye, I'd just be like, all right, see you
Cash the
guys.
fuck out.
Like I'll be at my house gaining 400 pounds with
I had-
my eye money.
If I
That's
hadn't
probably
taken
gonna happen.
advantage of an opportunity
Yeah,
to
but
sue
at
Barstool
least I get my
Sports,
eye
I
money.
pretty much never will.
What?
If I haven't taken an advantage to sue Barstool Sports, I pretty much never will.
For what? Me filming you in the shower?
There's multiple things I bet you I can conjure up.
Conjure's the word of the day.
I don't know.
Can we do that? Can we have that be a piece of content? Smitty tries.
Smitty versus the people of Barstool Sports. Versus
I mean, it
my
would
dad.
be electric.
I mean,
You
it
just,
is a
like,
two-way
bring a
street.
case.
You like, I should probably fired you 50 times before you could have sued us.
Okay, you still have the right to fire me. I
can
honestly
still
don't
sue
care
us.
anymore. Like
No,
when
now
I
we're in a
said I
standoff.
won't sue you.
Now we're in a threat,
Yeah.
threaten to fire, threaten to sue, stand up.
It's like Old West. Well, yeah, the Spider-Man. All right. Well, I'm glad you didn't get your eye knocked out. I am. I don't. I had nothing to do with that.
It is a little.
It's almost like if I can maybe, it's like institutional chaos. It's like you're the head of the program, so
You're
you
like
get the
you're
credit,
like
you get the
Urban
blame.
Meyer.
All right.
Yeah.
But then.
Yeah, you're Urban Meyer.
But then
Like
then,
he's Zach Smith. There's a Zach Smith incident. Urban Meyer's to
Okay,
blame.
fine.
That's
If
you.
you're gonna
You're
go
deleting
that, but
text
then
messages,
you
you're
gotta
a
then you gotta
scumbag.
give me blame for his Embiid incident. It's one of the same.
Are you
get
asking
blamed
for
for
blame
that?
on that?
No, I don't think
Well,
I
you-
deserve blame for that either, or the other night.
I never said you deserve blame for that. When stuff's going on around here that could be controlled,
But
where
I
it's
had-
other people's safety. Okay, let me ask you.
I
Let me
had
ask
no
you this,
idea
Dave.
he was gonna
Dave,
shoot that
Dave,
gun.
Dave, let me ask you this: when thumbtacks were put on Frankie's seat, what did you say?
I screamed at.
But that
Wait,
was
who
an
did
intentional
that?
attack, Roan.
He did that on purpose.
Oh, but that was
it
a curse.
intentional?
But he did that
But
on
that
purpose.
was part of the curse.
But he did that on purpose.
I mean, the curse. There are no laws under a curse.
He did that on purpose, though.
And
He
also
like,
there was a curse.
Brett wasn't trying to knock your head off.
But there was a curse.
Well aware about
The
that.
So
curse
there's
is
a very big
Brett
difference.
is a pawn in this entire organization.
What do you mean a pawn?
He's a pawn.
I
That's
think
exactly
Brett
what he is. He's
I mean,
just
he is, but
following
that's
orders.
not really
Like
point
if
here.
you
That's not a salient point
Brett's
right
an
now. He's a
idiot.
pawn.
Is that what you're saying? Brett's an idiot?
Brett's a pawn. Do you know what a pawn is?
Yeah, someone
Here
that's
comes
used.
Brett. There he
Like,
I wish you should have brought the paintball gun with you.
Yeah, that would've been
Missed
great.
opportunity. Like, what's up, guys?
but
Just fire it
a
off.
pawn insinuates I was
Pawn,
using.
you're a cog in the machine who's just doing orders.
Wait,
Orders
I mean,
for
at
what?
the end of the day, this was an accident.
this wasn't
is really
Brett.
what it was.
What do
he
you
was
mean following
shooting.
orders?
He was testing the gun, and it ripped through the thing.
Brett just wasn't out here fucking shooting.
I think he
paintball.
was.
He was checking. He was checking the pressure, and he was checking the thing to make sure it was safe. It wasn't.
So what do you want me to say? What do you want me to do? Like,
I don't know. He wasn't a pawn.
I think you need to
He
apologize
wasn't
to
following
Dave.
orders.
exactly.
Yeah. I think you do. I think you owe me an apology for yesterday's tantrum.
I was joking for the record.
No, but it was. He threw a
I don't think
tantrum.
Smitty owes you an apology.
I think you do. Yeah, for yesterday. You threw a tantrum directed at me. You should say you're sorry.
I mean, he just
That's
not
what a man of integrity and honor
he
would do.
doesn't
Be like,
owe
"I'm
you an
sorry."
apology.
For yesterday?
No, he doesn't.
No, he does.
He almost got shot in the face.
Yeah.
I think
Yell at Brett.
the first like 10 minutes after, you have a right to like be very upset
At me?
at anyone.
Just pick somebody out of the hat.
Afterwards, after like the dust is settled, you'd be like, okay, maybe, yeah, no, I think if
anybody.
you almost get shot in the face, you could just start.
I
yelling
feel
at
like one day someone's not gonna like hold the door for me. He's gonna show up at my apartment and be like, "You motherfucker! Like, what happened? That person like 2 blocks down didn't hold the door."
Yeah.
It's like this is your neighborhood. You're responsible for that. That's the rundown.